What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we're doing another speed rebuild on Madden 22, and today it is of the Chicago Bears, a team that I feel like we haven't talked about at all in Madden, and even at all in real life. I know Justin Fields kept them sort of relevant in those talks, and Robert Quinn had a decent season, but overall, I feel like the Bears just haven't been talked about, and maybe for okay reasons. I mean, the situation there was just really dire. You had players that just lost interest. You had coaching staff just didn't know what it was doing. And, of course, now you have, even though Fields looks like he's promising, the Giants having a very good draft pick from that trade. Obviously a great decision by them. And, I mean, even then, still a good decision by the Bears, especially when you look at this year's draft class. I mean, they basically would have been... I mean, any one of the quarterbacks could be good. Obviously, we don't know how it works out. Trubisky... Maybe if he wasn't with the Bears and he was actually with a proper team from the start, proper coaching staff from the start, maybe he would have been good, but, Trubisky was obviously touted as very good, and it didn't work out. So you never know. It might be the vice versa, but Justin Fields being their starting quarterback, even with that pick that they gave over to the Giants, is still a win-win, I'd say, both sides. But if you look at this team based on a Madden speed rebuild sense, it's okay. You have a couple of pieces. You don't probably need to replace the left guard. You don't need to replace the right guard. Right tackle will probably trade off. Peters, I don't even think he's going to have any value. And then we could use a center. Tight ends, we're definitely going to be looking to get someone new. Jimmy Graham, I'm just not a fan of. I wasn't a fan of him when he was, ever since he went to Seattle. When he went to Green Bay, I was optimistic. I was like, oh, maybe, Rodgers can do something with him. Rodgers, though, notoriously bad with tight ends, it seems. Yeah, didn't do anything there. He had a couple of okay plays for Chicago, but I just don't get it. I don't understand how this guy keeps getting decent money in free agency every year to just do nothing. It's really, he's not even like a blocker. I don't know, but of course, Allen Robinson, speaking of guys that don't, seem like they wanted to play, I thought this man was going to retire mid-season. I swear. But, I'm not going to say that it's, on the Bears, it's their fault, but he played on the tag or whatever, right? Hey, if you want to call it that. Of course, the offensive line definitely hurt Fields. Fields also hurt himself at times, just getting himself in trouble, not throwing it away, whatever it may be. Once again, we're talking about the defense. Quinn, with his 84 overall and not being tradable, is probably going to be a starter. Mack, considering we don't have that first-round pick and we're lacking in a lot of spots, will 100% be traded. There's no question about it. I'm sorry. Even in real life, it's a possibility. It was good, but far from great. Far from what we would have expected from Mack for years. I wouldn't say it was a bad play from the Bears, from the Raiders, but, it definitely could have played out better than it did, right? It definitely could have, but yeah, there's a couple of pieces that need to be traded. Keem Hicks is decent. We'll keep him around for this. Jalen Johnson, I feel like, is super underrated. I feel like he's a guy no one ever talks about. But, yeah, the big thing is, what can we get from that? That's what's going to, decide a lot for this. Like, a ton. I'm even thinking about maybe going right to our division rivals, the Packers, maybe trying to get Devontae if we can. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we'll sure as hell try. But I always say it just in case. There are some people that maybe stumble along the channel, never seen this before, and they're like, what even is a speed rebuild? Is it like you have to just run through the seasons really quick, playing normally? That would be an okay idea, sir or ma'am, let's be honest. But what this is because it is an 80 or less overall team, we get 10 minutes to make any trade we want, realistic or not, to make this team a Super Bowl champion team in one season. So it's basically like the Rams in real life without any chance of being good going down the future, where they do have a chance. Of course, because of the trade glitch, which, if you complete a trade, there's like a 95% chance that you can't put anything up afterwards, and you have to back out and then go back in. We get 12 minutes. So it's a 10-minute thing, but it's 12 minutes just for the kind of trade delay thing we've always talked about. Is it even like fair? It should probably be more minutes or changed. I don't know, but that's just the way we do it. But yeah, thinking about it now, I might actually go to the Saints first, because Devontae's a 99 overall, and is Devontae really going to play that much better in Sim than like Michael Thomas, perhaps, who, I mean, will even play again in the NFL. Well, like, what's going on here? But yeah, I mean, we're gonna try to make a play. Mack is the first to go. Fields, I think he kind of has to be the quarterback. I mean, unless we can trade Fields in like a draft pick for someone higher overall, I don't think that's gonna happen though. But yeah, let's get 12 minutes on the clock. Let's get ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Once again, we're going right to the Saints because I just want to see if we can make a play. So, ooh, Armstead, though. Could we do Armstead, Kamara, and Thomas? I'm not saying this team absolutely needs a running back, but I would take one for sure. Maybe doable. Well, maybe. 65, that Terran Armstead fellow would sure as hell be welcomed here wholeheartedly. Obviously, we do have pick number 1 overall next season, apparently. We're going to have to take this off, and I guess we could use the edge rusher and Cameron Jordan. He's a little bit on the older side. We've had him a few times. He is tradable. Let's actually just do this straight up, just in case. Okay, close. Let's do a third next, because it's actually like, it kind of seems like third-round pickage. Let's do third round this instead. Is that going to go? It's close. 5th round pick. About a minute off. That's not bad if we actually get this trade, which it looks like we're, very close. We're being a little stingy, and it may cost us, but this is going to be kind of bad, because if this 4th round pick doesn't go, we're screwed. Oh, that sucks. We have to give up extra. Like, that's extra, but it's fine. You can have it. 2/3 sucks there, because it really should have been like a 4th, but okay. I mean, we got our trade. We did a good thing. We can now obviously get rid of some running backs since we have Kamara on the squad. So, boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that, I guess. Jesus, I don't know what to grab. There's so many names. Mike Evans, I don't know why they would make this trade with us, but sure. Yeah, I kind of have that Mack trade in mind, and now I have nothing in mind. Who needs a running back that has linemen? Like, I've done so many of these now, and I just can't think of, like, linemen for some reason. Tyron Smith, here you go. You need running backs, right? Does Green Bay need a running back? I'm just thinking of, like, the same old teams. Like, my brain is going. What about Kenny Clark? He's only a star in the game now. Significantly, sure as hell didn't look like significantly more. Seemed like you guys were actually extremely happy with what we were about to get you. Yep, I just said words. How about this? I'm a little worried that they don't actually need that position, running back, and they're just kind of like trolling. Oh my. I don't know what it is, but my brain just kind of like, I can't think of players. DJ Moore, we don't really need a wide receiver. I mean, we could use a wide receiver too, but I'm kind of choking here. The Saints, go back to the Saints. Can we get Armstead for these? I mean, they need a running back pretty bad now. No. I don't want to turn this whole damn team into a Saints team, though. I'm actually selling the Browns. There we go. There's a team that's going to save me from selling more. Boom. Really? Can we even get, like, one of them? Can I just have one of you fellers, please? Petonio and Ward, maybe? What about just straight-up Ward? We kind of need a corner bad. Okay, they're like, yeah... But no. Damn it, dude. Clowney, don't need them. They don't have anyone. Conklin and Bitonio, that's good. Oh my god. Wyatt Teller is definitely more valuable too, so I'm not sure what I'm really going for on this. Well, I've wasted way too much time. I don't know what it is. My brain's just like, it's just because normally we don't have this kind of value. You know what I mean? Robinson. I mean, we need linemen. Just take it. Oh, that is some bull crap, dude. Why would they do that? I mean, Danny Trevathan ain't going to be worth more than him, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. You've got to be joking me. Like, it should never be like that. That's just like, that's a scam. Conklin's cool and all, but I really just want Bitonio, so I'm going to try to make some other last-second trade. J.C. Treader, he's older, should be tradable there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the value was there, but I just, the clock was just going and going and going and going. I was just like, oh my god, the time is just ticking away in my head here. Yeah, I know, my brain just like died out on me there. I mean, it's understandable because once again, there's so many teams that were showing value. I don't know why anyone would want these guys, but maybe any green interest. Let's go to the Giants. They're a team that kind of just like needs QB, but ooh, James Bradbury and Williams would be a cool little trade. They don't want Dalton, it seems. I can't guarantee that, but it's, they said it. Oh, I really want this trade, dude. I really want this trade. This is like a super sleeper trade. Oh, no. They actually wanted the running back? Fetty? Wait, did we trade off Tevin? Where the hell is Tevin Jenkins? Is he left tackle playing right? Is that what it was? I just thought they made the trade over. Don't know why they want Peters, but sure. Tevin Jenkins. He's got to be valuable. Really? Now that's just kind of like unfair. Center? Do we have a center we can give him? No. I need the corner the most, I'd say. Adoree Jackson. Evan Ingram's okay, I guess. Can't be super valuable. Wait, is Bradbury like really high value and the other guy was just like nothing? Was Leonard Williams just like nothing to them? Oh my god. We're going to take Adoree and Leonard then. Not really a fan of Adoree Jackson here, but I'll just take what I can get. Thank you. 6 minutes left. We got time. It's just there's so many different pieces that we can trade around and move around, so I kind of want to just get anything I can early on so we can just knock some of these out. We at least have 2 good corners now. We could use a strong safety for sure. Robert Quinn with Cam. Ooh, Cam Jordan's not. We can move the team around, different scheme. Ooh, if we do that, though, we need to move some picks. So 1, 2. We have the 2 DTs, and we have Quinn. Oh, crap. Do we have too many? No, we're fine. We're fine. I don't know what I'm thinking about here. To be fair, we're not that much left. We need a true tight end, though. Gesicki. All right, Gesicki and Byron. I mean, I don't really need both. I just want Gesicki the most. Although I don't feel like he's even that good in Sim anyways. Gesicki and Waddle would be kind of cool, actually. Just straight up Gesicki. I mean, there's a lot of value here, apparently. But not to them. Sweet. We do have that first pick overall next season as well, which could land us something significant. Maybe a corner? Let's get a sick wide receiver off of... Let's go back to the Packers. I mean, we didn't really go back to them. Michael Thomas and Devontae would be a sick duo. I don't know if we can actually get him with pick 1. It's close. Once again, I feel like that's almost an overtrade, though, because he's like a good player, but like you could just get somebody that's like just slightly worse and get more out of it. Like you could do DK with Wagner, perhaps. Can we do DK, Wagner, Russell Wilson? Give them the other guy? Fields? I don't want to do this, but like... Oh, damn, they aren't feeling it anyways. Wagner, Metcalf, and who? 4 minutes left. Wagner, Metcalf. Damn, they're just missing like one more player. Let's just take their like second-round pick. Oh, damn, maybe it's not one more player. Okay, I mean, I guess if that's the value, I mean, I'm down, I suppose, right? 4 minutes left. I mean, I could use another wide receiver that's sick. Mooney's cool and all, but he's not very good in Sim. 4 minutes left, and I feel like we didn't really load up the roster like I wanted it to be. But that's okay, because we're still making plays. So, D-line, we have the 2 DTs. We still need to get rid of these guys. And this guy just sucks. A strong safety, perhaps. The Colts, the Cowboys. Derwin's not going to happen. Budda Baker I've never really tried to get before. J.J. Watt doesn't really fit. Budda Baker, yeah, that's. I'm sure it's going to go, right? Jesus, what a dumb decision. Kyler Murray. We didn't even get the tight end, did we? No, we did. Did we? No, we didn't. I'll take Zach Ertz and maybe they'll give me Hudson. I highly doubt it, but maybe. Zach Ertz is obviously worth like next to nothing. Byron Murphy. What about their safety? I'll take Jalen Thompson. He's kind of young. Thank you. It's something. We've only got 3 minutes left. All right, so I just want to make sure we have at least like 4 linemen. If we can get 4, that'd be great. God damn it, not upgrade position. See, it's those kind of errors, too, that you have to factor in. We still have a pick, second-round pick. The other picks don't really matter. Running backs are fine. Wide receivers, we probably have a little bit too much, but that's fine. Cole Kmet is tradable. Tevin. So 2, 3, 4, 5, but obviously the tackle or whatever. We have 3 linemen or linebackers, I suppose. It's a bit of a mess. If we can turn this second-round pick into a better corner, I think that would be perfect. Can we get rid of Peters for anything? That's Tevin Jenkins. Let's see if we can try to get a corner and a lineman. Corner lineman. The Dolphins don't have that. What about... Ooh. Gilmore and just like anyone even. We've already had Moten a bunch, but doubt it, right? Damn it. I need a corner, brother. Minka is technically a corner, if you ask me. Which I don't think anyone did, to be honest. Turner and Fitzpatrick would be kind of sick. Oh, no. We're running out of time, but I feel like this second-round pick is so much more valuable than they're giving us. These teams are being kind of stingy, if we're going to be honest. Who's their corner? Chris Harris. What the hell is that? I guess. Did we actually... God damn it, we can't do Gesicki. We already got a guy. Do they have any linemen at all? God damn this poverty team, dude. I'm selling because none of these teams have anything of value. I don't know why they would want this, but sure. Just give me Byron, dude. He's like worth nothing, so I just overtraded hard, but 55 seconds left to do something, I guess. I should have probably kept Tevin, but we got Peters. I suppose for a year one, it really doesn't matter who's starting in that case. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I kind of panicked a little bit. It's still a good team, but we definitely panicked a little bit. I mean, there's not really much we can get out of this. This is all like garbage backup, you know, like nobody picks. Like, what is any of this going to, like, Tayshawn's not going to get you anything. Any interest? Who's that, the Jaguars? The Giants. What can we get real quick off the Giants? Graham Gano, actually. Who's the punter? We've got 11 seconds. I'm just going to have to take something here. Graham Gano and Kadarius Toney. Oh, God. 2 seconds left. Graham Gano. Yikes. That was stressful, dude. That was actually super stressful. I'm going to have to change the team up a little bit. Obviously, we're going to switch to a 4-3 because we went from Mack to Cameron Jordan, which, you know, Cameron Jordan's good, but he's obviously not no 3-4 edge. All right, let's see it. I think our last team was an 88 overall. This one's not going to be that high because the quarterback situation is, you know, 75 overall. Not looking super great. Put Metcalf at the number 1. Thomas, superstar dev. Very slow, though. 87 speed. Really good route running. I mean, they definitely regressed him very hard in the game, which is kind of ironic because the whole defense they had for Tyler Eifert is, oh, he's a great player. He's just injured all the time. We can't lower his ratings because he's injured. That doesn't make any sense. Well, Michael Thomas would beg to differ because I'm pretty sure he dropped, like, what, 8 overalls without even playing? Something like that. Watson, I can understand, right? You know, it's political. It makes sense, I suppose, you know, and if those things are to be true, you don't want that guy being one of the faces of the game, I suppose. Defensively, it is better, but you can definitely see that it is kind of like mid-level talent. Wagner's great. Cameron Jordan's great. Leonard Williams is a nice little help, obviously. Byron Jones and Adoree Jackson are pretty cool. Jalen Thompson's a nice addition. Offensive line, we didn't do as much as we wanted to do, but we added Treader. We added Batonia at the right tackle spot. It's not bad, and like we said, with the wide receivers and the running back and all that, we did make the team a lot better. To the playoffs! Should be at least 13 wins, right? Yeah, 13 on the nose, baby. The Packers at 13-4 tied us, but not quite. Didn't quite get their best in the league, actually. Obviously, a lot of 13-4 ties, but not bad. What about the divisional? 6-0. That's the big difference if you look across the board. It's the biggest difference. The only difference, really. Let's take a look at the schedule. Once again, I don't think you guys think that I would, as a Packers fan, want this team to look good, but, you know, hey, you know, whatever reason you got, it's taken away now. I just showed you the thingy. Of course, Devontae Adams did pretty well, but DK Metcalf was right on his tail, so I think we made the right call. Justin Fields, 51-49. Of course, we did run the Chiefs playbook. We do that for all of these speed rebuilds, just to be fair. You know, if we do more how many 99s does it take videos. We keep it as the team because it's more of a like how many 99s till that team can be, you know, whatever it is. Obviously, that team being, you know, boosting a 99 overall Deshaun Watson or boosting a 99 overall Tunsil and all that. But this one's not really the Bears anymore when we trade off like half the roster, right? So, you know, it's still the Bears technically because you keep a couple of the names, but it is just about, you know, making the roster make it. So it's only fair that way. Kamara killed it. Metcalf was great. Ertz was really good. This is why I was kind of thinking, do I even want to go for guys like Kelsey anymore? This is why I was thinking, do I even want to go for guys like, you know, Devontae anymore? I think once you get to a certain overall, the game's just like, yeah, whatever. It depends on the position, the scheme, and all the players around. Defensively, what are we going to see from these numbers? Yikes. 11 for Quinn, 10 for Jordan, 9 for Hicks. Not bad, but I definitely would have thought that would have been better. Graham Gano also, by the way, very good in the game. Insanely good. 98 kick power, 91 accuracy. That's ridiculous. A guy that's been actually like moved around a decent bit for considering how good he actually has been, which is kind of crazy. Looking at the MVP, Christian McCaffrey was that guy. Fields at number 7, Kamara at number 10. I don't know if there would have been any guys that we traded off that would have maybe won things, but, you know, Metcalf, we got Fields offensive player or rookie of the year. We had the kicker of the year. I kind of want to see, though, like we traded Mack off. I want to see what he, you know, turned out to do for the Saints. Seahawks, no. Mack, 14 sack. I mean, you see, like, we traded off a 14 sack player for a, 10 sack player, a 1,000-yard receiver, and, what the hell, like 2,000-yard total offense guy. You know, it's just the simple things. It's the smartest thing you do, similar to our TJ Watt trade of our Steelers speed rebuild. I don't even remember how long ago that was, but recently enough, kind of. I don't know. Maybe a month back, I don't know. But the Buccaneers, Tom Brady's a 99 overall because of his retirement or whatever, I guess. That makes sense, apparently. He's a very good player, in fairness. I would, if any of the quarterbacks would have been 99 from this season, I probably would have put it at him. The argument of, like, I get it, the volume is higher for Tampa, but the main argument I would have had is that, you know, that was their offense. Green Bay's offense, they were going to win the Niners game probably if Dylan didn't get hurt because of the ground game, you know? Tampa wasn't beating the Rams because of the ground game, simply put. But looking at this game, really good start for Tampa. We did okay, but, you know, we're not really doing anything here as it is now a 14-20 game, and if Tampa scores a touchdown, it's over. Of course, this is the Bears running down the field, I believe, and they just failed. 4th and 1, they just threw the ball away. Fields, this is not the time to learn how to throw the ball away, buddy. Oh, no, it's EA. I'm going to have to sit here and take this. It's my biggest freaking rebuild pet peeve. Oh, they did it. Never mind. From like 40 out, they did it. What the hell just happened? Fields just clutched up after selling. 3rd and 1, 14 seconds left. Somehow it took the entire clock away, and they scored. Oh my. Tom Brady, that is the worst I've ever seen him in sim, like ever. Even when it's like, you know, a couple of years down the line, he's like an 82, 84 overall, whatever. Running, really bad. Really bad running. DK Metcalf, though, clutching up, dude. DK's that guy to trade for. He is that guy. Sack totals were, you know, kind of interesting. A bunch of names in there that, you know, just everyone kind of doing their part. Suck up missed a field goal. It is the snow, but obviously you know the score. They would have won the game if not for that missed field goal. That's crazy, dude. It almost came to an end if not for a last-second buzzer beater. Literal buzzer beater. I was like, there's no chance. I mean, they've got one timeout left. In general, in real life, that's not easy. But in game, that's near impossible, and they did it. But speaking of those Packers we were just talking about, 86 overall, we didn't steal anything off of them, so unfortunately, we didn't really give ourselves a boost, which that could, in the end, maybe be what takes us out here. You know, if we would have maybe made a trade for Devontae and, you know, Aaron Jones and someone else, you know, Kenny Clark maybe, which would have been very hard to do. You know, they're a worse team because of it. You know, they end up with a draft pick in Mack. That doesn't help them win a Super Bowl this season. 14-10. It's a close game, I suppose, as Green Bay gets a touchdown before half. Really good start to the drive, or the half, but man, this is a close game. Yeah, that's a GG. You just can't be driving down like that. Of course, shocker, Green Bay gets to another Super Bowl beating Chicago. Big surprise. Not like they haven't done that before. Oh my God. Why, dude? Why? Of all the times Green Bay decides to wake up in the playoffs, it's against us in a speed rebuild. Like, I don't even ever see them make the Super Bowl in sim anymore. Oh, yeah, Cobb, 11 for 165. I'm sure he still has it in him. Tanyan, you're supposed to be injured, buddy. Obviously, we play with the injuries off and all that for this, this one season thing. Kind of not only defeats the purpose, but also makes it very challenging to figure out who the hell to trade for. This team was in it the whole way, and then they just let Green Bay smoke them. And I've seen plenty of times in sim, Green Bay does nothing on offense in the playoffs. But, of course, just so happened to do it this time because we were the team they were playing against. Shocker. Browns versus Packers. The Browns are winning 100%. No doubt. There's no question about it, is what I would say if we were talking about real life, maybe. Browns-Packers Super Bowl. What a freaking disaster. Let's take a look at potential dev-ups. Fields goes to superstar. Doesn't really surprise us. He had a really good season. Glad we stuck it out with him. I mean, I was going to do the trade with Wilson, but they didn't want it. And, in the end, I'm glad they didn't. Ertz goes to star. Obviously deserved it. He had a really good season. Taking a look at the defensive side of things, maybe a couple of dev-ups. Roquan went up. Hicks went up. Wonder what they're going to do with Hicks in real life. Obviously a guy that they were talking about maybe not even playing in real life this past season, but they kept him, and he played pretty well as he does. Robert Quinn, he went up to star. A little unfair that he's only normal in the game, especially with that contract that the Bears paid him, which, I mean, seemed to be okay in value, right? Kind of played up to it a bit in real life. Obviously, 18 sacks is great and all, but, it's not just about the sacks. He definitely did play up to the contract, but, I'm just saying. Regardless, though, that is going to be the speed rebuild of the Chicago Bears. No dice on the Super Bowl, but still a hell of a season. We had the division title. We had the bye week. We made a crazy comeback win against the Buccaneers right at the end, and had a chance against Green Bay and just choked it in the second half, which, a little bit of a role reversal there, if you will. Regardless, though, if you guys enjoyed it, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, Pkr Plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. Might be one later tonight. I have no idea. This is like the one series I sometimes, record a little early just to have it in the back pocket in case, something happens with rebuild, or not rebuilds, but with uploads, and I'm like, oh, I need something to upload. Sometimes I record this a little early, but maybe. And, yeah, if you guys have any teams you want to see for this next, you have any ideas for, maybe switching this series up a little bit, or any new series at all, let me know in the comment section below. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!